We're talking today to Radiopharm Theranostics, ASX code RAD, market cap of $34 million. The company has the ambition to become a recognised leader in the development of radiopharmaceutical products for both diagnostic and therapeutic uses in areas of high unmet medical needs. We're joined today by Managing Director and CEO Riccardo Canevari. Riccardo, welcome back to the network.
Thank you, Lauren, for having me.
Riccardo, could you please give us an update on Radiopharm Theranostics' progress since we last spoke?
Absolutely. I mean, we had two major announcements. One was a joint venture between Radiopharm Theranostics and MD Anderson Cancer Center. Probably people know is number one cancer center in USA. And the base of this joint venture is really the intention to develop 4 new therapeutic radiopharmaceutical for treating important solid tumors. And we are very excited about this joint venture because, of course, we are working with the top scientists in MD Anderson, and the molecule that they are discovering are really with high potential in this disease area. So really exciting. This was the first announcement. And then soon after that, we were very pleased to announce the progresses of our leading agent in our portfolio, that is F-18 pivalate. 3 weeks ago, we reported positive phase 2 data for our imaging agent in a very important area, Lauren, that is brain metastasis. So these are patients that usually have breast cancer, lung cancer, melanoma, and unfortunately after some time, this cancer creates a metastasis in the brain. At that time, the disease is even more difficult to see and treat. And the benefit of F-18 pivalate shown in a statistically significant way in our phase 2 trial was the ability to image the brain metastasis. This allows physicians to better understand the evolution of the disease, if the brain metastases are becoming larger or they are responding to therapy. So we are very excited about these results, and we plan to bring this data to FDA at the beginning of the new year.
Radiopharm are commencing new clinical trials in Australia in Q1 23. Can you tell us more about this?
Yeah, that's correct. So we are engaging with local companies like as a CRO. We are using Genesis Care. We have already planned for the clinical center to be involved, and we are starting at the beginning of 2023 2 clinical trials in Australia. One that I'm very looking forward to is a trial in lung cancer. To my knowledge, this is the first trial that will be conducted in Australia in non-small cell lung cancer with a radiopharmaceutical. So we are very keen to bring innovation to Australian patients and to start this trial, because lung cancer, of course, is a tough disease, and there is high unmet medical need, and we do believe in the value of radiopharmaceutical therapies. So this is the first trial, and the second trial pretty much at the same time, so during Q1 2023, so between January and March of next year, we plan to start a phase 1 trial in prostate cancer. So 2 very important areas, and we really cannot wait to have our products in the clinic to look at safety and efficacy of our radiopharmaceutical therapies.
You recently completed an institutional placement and a rights issue. Could you provide some more colour for us on those?
Yeah, absolutely. So the institutional placement was concluded. We raised $5.5 million. We were pleased to see that this raise was oversubscribed, so this was a positive news, of course. And now we are underway with our retail offer. So this is an important addition to our cash balance. We have more than 21 million currently available. With this additional 10 million, we plan to have enough runaway and funds to go to the end of calendar year year 2023. So we can really deploy our clinical development programs full speed and with these important funds that we received.
Riccardo, what can investors expect from Radiopharm from the next 6 to 12 months?
Lauren, as we mentioned before, we have 2 clinical trials starting beginning of the new year in Australia. And we also have 2 phase 1 trials starting in US between Q2 and Q3. So in 2023, we are going to have a significant news flow about the development of our products. We want to communicate to the market when we have approval to start, when we have the first patient, when we are at 50% of the trial recruitment, and of course the end of it. So it will be a very important and busy period in terms of news flow 2023 due to the multiple activities that we have. We are really excited that now our radiopharmaceutical therapy are getting to the clinics, and hopefully many patients will benefit from them.
Thank you for your time, Riccardo.
Thanks a lot, Lauren, for having me.